how to be a creator when you're not feeling really creative, struggling to figure out your next video idea, struggling to figure out what it is you want to talk about. Well, let's talk about that. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Tim Talks. I'm Tim, and I talk. And I talk about biblical truths for real life, and I want to sprinkle a little bit of laughter and common sense into it. And if this is your first time here, I thank you so much for being here. And if you've been here before and you're back for more, maybe you need to go get your head checked out. Nah, I'm just kidding. I thank you so much, and I salute y'all, my righteous rebel community. But today we want to talk about being a creator when you don't really feel creative and kind of struggling. And I think it's kind of funny that right now this is a very small channel of mine. I've only, I think, 15 videos up or whatever, but it's something that I started thinking about. And when I first started looking into creating a YouTube channel, I went online, I did all the normal stuff, looked up, I'm a 57-year-old man, I'm a Gen Xer, I want to start a YouTube channel. What is it that I should talk about? And first and foremost, I want to put this out there that I am completely against using AI to write scripts for videos. I'm completely against using ChatGPT to write you a script out. If you do that, you're not a creator. ChatGPT is the creator, and you're nothing more than an actor because all you're doing is reading the script that it made for you. And that's like the total opposite of what this video is about. This video is about being creative and making videos yourself. So I want to throw that out there. But I did use ChatGPT to look up, 57-year-old male looking to start a YouTube channel. What should I, do? And, the suggestions it gives that I'm in a prime age bracket or whatever, make videos, talk about your life and talk about your experiences and this and that. So that's all fine and dandy, but I live a pretty boring life. So I didn't feel like I was that creative. I didn't feel, like that I was that exciting. Like, who would want to watch a video of me talking about my boring life? So those are things that I deal with on a daily basis because in all actuality, years ago, when I first started thinking about making YouTube videos, um, a big passion of mine, something that I love, is technology, cell phones and computers and stuff. And I really wanted to be a tech reviewer. And I would watch all the big name tech reviewers out there, and I'm going to shout a couple of them out: MKHD, and I'm sorry I butchered his name, but there's some big name Jerry Rig everything, and my personal favorite, Flossie Carter. If y'all are into tech and you want to watch a reviewer that give real down to earth reviews about cell phones and technology, look up Flossie Carter. So big shout out to Floss and White Shoes. If you know, you already know. But I never made any videos about technology because kind of learned the hard way. You got to kind of stay in your own financial lane. And reviewing technology is an extremely expensive habit. Samsung releases phones, Apple releases phones yearly, and now they're not even doing it yearly. Like Samsung will release their flagship phones, and then 6 months later they're releasing their flip style phones. Another 6 months is the new flagships, and Apple releases their flagships, and 6 months later they're releasing the 16E, the 17E, the more budget friendly. But if you can't afford, and I understand people would, you know, use their carrier and get a phone and then return it 2 weeks later, but that's a lot. That's a struggle, and it was outside of my lane, so that kind of got squashed. So, but so I started looking into what my passions are and what it is I love and what it is I wanted to create and stuff. And like I said, I got kind of discouraged a little bit before starting this channel. Like, I'm looking for long term, and I'm not looking to be biting off anybody else. I'm not looking to just copy somebody else's material. And you see that, and oh my God, YouTube. I get on YouTube to look up videos to try to get advice and stuff, and it's just flooded with people saying the same thing. And it's hard to find unique people that you can trust and that are telling you the truth, basically. They're out there. I found a couple. I found quite a few, actually, and they are out there. But you know, starting this channel, it's like you're trying to be creative, and it's like when you can't think of nothing, your day is spent going on YouTube and looking up, how do I monetize? How do I grow? How do I get viewers? How do I get likes? And how do I get this? And it gets overwhelming, and you kind of lose track of why you're doing this. You kind of lose track of, I want to create videos because I want to talk about stuff that I love. And I want to talk to people that have the same type of love and same type of passions that I have. And I want to build this community. And so when I started looking at this, the first thing I found out when I looked stuff up is that creativity is not about talent, it's a skill. And that really stood out to me because I was looking at it wrong. I was looking at, oh, I got to be creative. I gotta think of some creative ideas, and it's not about your talent. It's a skill. And the thing is that a skill is something that you build. A skill is something that you practice, that you grow, and that you become. And another thing that I saw with doing my research is Albert Einstein said that creativity is intelligence having fun. So, in other words, let your mind run wild. Let your intelligence just think about things, have fun with it. If you're not having fun making videos, then you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. If you're doing it, like I've said before, and there's nothing wrong with being monetized. There's nothing wrong with people blessing you. There's nothing wrong with people giving to you. But if you're in it for that, then you're creating this as a job and you're not doing what you love. It's going to show. People are going to catch on to that. But if you're doing something that you love and out of love, people are going to feel that and they're going to resonate with that and they're going to be drawn to that. So, skill is the learned ability to perform actions or tasks effectively, developed through practice, experience, and training. So, in other words, to be creative on YouTube, practice it. It's all about getting in front of the camera, it's all about putting on the mic, and it's all about talking, building the skill to talk to people, building the skill to converse, building the skill to encourage, building the skill to help people transform their lives, building the skill to reach out and have someone on the other side of this camera catch hold of what I'm saying. That's what it's all about. That's what your creativity is. So basically, if you're looking for ways to be creative, just think of something that you love to do. I heard his name escapes me, and I apologize. I know his first name is Kevin. I think it's Noonan or something like that. But he makes YouTube videos about encouraging people and coaching people on how to make YouTube videos and stuff. And he's a great communicator, great guy on YouTube, great teacher, great coach. Um, I know he used to work for Fox TV. He was a TV producer or something. If that helps, if you're looking him up, but I was watching one of his videos, and he said that basically one of the things that he thought of is when you're trying to figure out your niche or what it is you want to talk about, what is it that you could stand up and talk about for 30 minutes with no notes, no nothing, no prep time, no nothing. You just stand up and start talking about it, and you could just go on and talk about it. That's what's inside you. That's you. That's your niche. That's what you need to grab that and begin to build the skills on top of that. So if you love sneakers, go to the mall, go to Foot Locker every single day, pick up a pair of brand new sneakers, film it on your phone, turn it around, look at it, come home and do a voiceover talking about the sneaker. It's that simple. Being a creator is just all about your imagination. If you love flowers, go walk through some fields filming flowers. If you love birds, go on a nature hike and film birds. It's just a matter of what it is you love. If you love grocery shopping, God knows that's not me. Go walk through the grocery store and film yourself shopping. Talk about it, make jokes, talk about the prices. It's just all the matter, it's all the ability, rather. See, I'm learning, is to build the skill, get better at it, grow, strengthen that ability. It's not about not feeling, let that feeling of not feeling creative, that's just a feeling. Get rid of that. You're a creator. It's all in here. It's all in here. Let it come out. When I was thinking about all of this, and when I was actually, I'm in the middle of writing a script for a different video that I was doing, and this was just coming to my mind, and it's just, I just started going down a rabbit trail with this and everything. But someone that I actually looked up, because in my mind I remembered some of the things that this man had said. But the late great Kobe Bryant, some of his quotes and his practice routine, the things he did, his mentality when it came to the game of basketball was on another level. And some of the things he said, number one, he said, never get bored of the basics. That's deep, but that's the truth. Don't get bored of the basics. And that, as a basketball fan, that took me back to the great players of back in the day, the Dr. J's, the Magic Johnson, the Larry Bird, the Kevin McHale's, the Allen Iversons, those guys. It wasn't about the flash. It wasn't about like certain players of today, and you know who you are, and you fall and you land on your right elbow, and you play it off, and you flounder like a fish on the bottom of the court. Oh God, I'm so hurt. And then you forget what elbow you hurt yourself, so you start holding your other elbow. You know who you are. But it wasn't, back then, it wasn't about that. It was the basics. It was the skill of basketball. And these guys were the greatest. And Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, you know, enough said. Never get bored of the basics. Master the basics of the game. Master the skill. Master the basics of the skill that you're looking at to make videos. Train your weaknesses. Wow. Train your weaknesses. It's a good thing if you make YouTube videos and you just sit here and film it, and then you hit upload and you never look it over, you're never going to see your weaknesses. Now, I'm not going to edit none of my videos. I like to merge things in, and I'm still learning all of this. And honestly, I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying putting videos together. To me, it's cool. As a 57-year-old man who loves technology, getting on iMovie and CapCut and stuff like that, to me, I'm having fun. This is great. But I go back and I watch myself and I see little things, and my first instinct is to get discouraged. Like, oh, you said that wrong, or you stuttered, or whatever it is, you know. But it's not about being discouraged. It's about, that's a weakness. Train yourself, grow from that weakness. And if you're making videos, let me tell you, the best coach you can have is your spouse. My wife watches my videos and she critiques them, and not in a bad way. And she'll come to me and she don't want me to get angry and stuff. And she'll be like, honey, I don't want you to get upset, but blah, blah, blah. And everything she has said has been 100% right. And it's even little things like some of my other videos I made in a different setting. And she's like, watch how you sit, you're slouching. And it's not for me to get upset about her saying that I'm slouching. Go back and look at the video. Yeah, I'm slouching. Slouching is sloppy. Stop slouching. Learn, train from your weakness. So do better. Um, Fundamentals over flash. That's like what I was talking about with the basics. Your fundamentals. Just make a good video. Just sit down. Don't try to be flashy. If you grow to the point where you can be flashy, if you grow to the point where you can mix and merge different videos, like I see these great people on YouTube being able to do, I'm not there yet. If I try to do what some of these people doing, this video would be a whole big goulash of mess, and people would be confused and no one would stay with it. The whole purpose is to make a solid, fundamental video where people will sit and watch and engage with your videos. Second thing is preparation equals confidence. And that's something that even though I'm only 15 videos into this channel, a couple of my videos, and this is all about training your weakness and going back and looking at things, but training where was I? Sorry about that, folks. Male person came and my dog is psychotic. I have a 125, 130 pound boxer Rottweiler mix who he barks at every leaf that blows by the front door. So I had to pause the video. And now he totally threw me off. But basically, preparation breeds confidence. Oh, yeah. I was talking about some of my previous videos. Some of my videos, you go back, I got the idea and I didn't really write down no notes, or I would see a video and then I would just turn on the camera and just start to talk about it, and made a video off of it really quick and everything. But there was really no real preparation, and sometimes there's nothing wrong with that. That's like sometimes you can go live and just go live and just ramble and rant. But if you're making a video like what I'm talking about today, I want to get it across because some people are struggling with their creativity and ideas and where they want to go and what they want to say. And I don't want to just throw anything out there. I don't want to just throw something at you to have you, just walk away from here without any real information or without any real encouragement or any real hope. So I'm going to wrap up this video because I want to say, the Bible says in Proverbs 18:16 that a man's gift makes room for him and brings him before the great. That's the ESV version. Other versions, the King James, it says it brings him before kings and princes. But it's your gift. It's your creativity. It's the skill that God has placed in you. Find the gift that's in you and begin to practice it. Begin to hone it. Begin to look at it as it's not a talent, it's a skill. And how can I make this skill get better? And how can I get on the practice court and practice my behind off every single day so that every day my skill can grow and my videos can get better, my content can get better, I can become a better creator. And sooner or later, that skill will make room for you. If you're looking to be monetized, if you're looking to make live streams, if you're looking to make podcasts, if you're looking to collaborate with other people here on YouTube, then that's what you do. You practice your gift, your skill, hone it. And sooner or later, that door, that gift that you have, God will open the door for you to be able to do all those things that you want to do and the things that you want to love. So don't get discouraged if you feel your creativity maybe dipping every now and then. Just remember that it's not your creativity is not a talent. It is a skill. And it's something that you can make better by practice. Practice makes perfect. Listen, y'all, take care of yourselves, take care of one another. Remember, I love you. Righteous rebels, stand strong. And don't forget, don't let what you've been through become you. I'm out.